Hello, everyone. Those were my first words for today. Take what resonates, leave what does not. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Magician. And this reading feels like luck. Everyone thinks that you're very lucky. Someone thinks that you're lucky. You always get what you want. That's how they view you. That's how they see you. This is how they see your life. Lately, I've been transitioning from being in my thoughts a lot to I've been transitioning from doing the shadow work on the inside to the shadow work on the outside. Basically, I've been like less in my head. I wouldn't say I've been, but I've been making that conscious decision to not be in my head so much and be more like surface level. Because whoever you are, you already did the work in here. Like everything you need, you already have and you already are. And spirituality is truly a mirror effect. It's a boomerang. As well as experience. A lot of the things, like if you really take a minute to observe your life, you'll find that you're not learning about life or about people or about experience. You're learning about yourself. You're learning the experience of yourself. You're learning, you're knowing what it's like to be in a room with you. It's a very catastrophic effect. I think also with the Aquarian age that had passed like years ago, but we are in the Aquarian age. It's been like life has been a lot different. The timeline, the transition, because you are like quote unquote awoke. You are awake. So life hasn't been like the universe hasn't been able to or can't show you the things that you already know. It's just reminding you of who you are. I don't know why, like, lately I've been talking and I've been, like, crying. Like, well, okay, I haven't been crying, but, like, when I talk, it sounds like I'm on the verge of tears. But if I put this camera on my face, I'm not. Like, I'm not sad. So maybe someone that's in your energy is, like, sad, crying, or something of the sorts. Um, I just want to put that out there. Somebody's been crying, but it ain't me. Bitch, I ain't sad. I'm not sad. I'm not upset. I'm not depressed. None of that. But yes, yeah. So back to my point. You're starting to read the surface level of your life, and like I said in the last live yesterday, um, you or whoever this is probably braver than most people because you have this excitement, this thrill to fulfill when there's fear in the room. So, a lot of the times, you are in rooms where it's very scarce, very low energy, unmotivated, uninspired. So, the reason why you feel all these energies, all these low vibrations is because of the rooms and the places that you are in. Like you are literally there to lighten the mood, lighten the collective, bring their mood up. You know, you're here to raise the collective, basically. You're here to raise the collective. And like I said, some people may be afraid of surface level things. Like some, you know, a lot of the times you'll find that when you like go to work, or you're shopping, a lot of people don't make conversation with you because they're afraid of surface level. They've met so many people that weren't truly worthy of their time, or just as the surface level. It was no point of getting to know their who they were on the inside, right? Like for example, I was working this job. And I would see this girl every day. Like we would work in the same vicinity. Me and her would walk past each other, like, but we never spoke. We never ever spoke. But I would see her every day for months and months and months. Um, let's just say like the third or fourth month is when she actually decided to talk to me. And she was like, yeah, I want to really try to get into makeup because your makeup is so pretty. Like every day, your makeup is so pretty. And I was like, damn. Like, I be trying to figure out, like, why people do that. Why are you so afraid to, like, you could have been said that. Like, all these days, we could have got off work and went and did makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, just little shit like that. Like, she was so afraid of the surface level that she never said anything until months after. Like, I never spoke to her. She was like, your makeup is always so pretty. And that really stood out to me because it's like, damn, like, this whole time I thought, not that we had beef or anything or that you don't like me, but I just, I didn't know what to think. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a definition I can put on that. But it's like, damn, this whole time you noticed me, type of shit. Like you actually saw me. You know what I'm saying? So I've been getting out of my head, and not because of that one situation, but because of the situations that have been happening. Because like one person one person keeps telling me every time I see him, he's like, who who you looking good for, and why you glowing? Like, you glowing, and, you know, like, he always say that, like, what you was doing last night? And I just be like, bro, I was by myself. Like, I'm doing this for me. Like, I don't have no boyfriend. I don't talk to nobody. Like, I'm not going on no dates with nobody. I'm not having sex with nobody. Like, this is literally for me. He says that every time I see him. I don't see him a lot, but he does. So, like I said, I just been getting out of, like, oh, the negative thoughts. Because, you know, inside of you, like, scientifically, there's probably no light in there. Like, there's not a flashlight shining through your body, you know? So it's probably dark. It's void. It's very voided. And, um, sometimes you can get lost in that, especially with your thoughts. Like, you can get lost in that and forget who you are on the inside. You can be so focused with your thoughts and your thought patterns and everything that's just unsubstantial. And it's also just an observation, you know? It's really just an observation, your thoughts. So you can get lost in that and forget who you actually are and who you are on the outside. Like, depression is a thing that makes us forget, why were we ever happy? Like, when you look in the mirror, you're like, why am I sad? Like, am I really sad though? You know? Of course, a lot of things tie into that, life, the system, things that have been already before you even were born, or whatever the fuck was or isn't, whatever it was. Who says it was anything before you were born? Who says you were born, you know what I'm saying, and the world just started? Who knows? But yeah, you are starting to see yourself the way that other people see you. Now, the complication in this, the contradicting part, is that you, in your thoughts, you used to see yourself as a villain or someone that people didn't like, someone that people weren't fond of, someone that is boring, or, just less of what you actually are and how people actually see you. And like, you've really been not forcing things anymore because you are who you are. And, I think the universe was saving a lot of the pivotal, important moments for the days ahead of you. Like, today, you could paint. Oh, no, today you could play the game. Today you could play the game. Maybe stream your game, your game, whatever. And then tomorrow you paint. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're saving it. Today we stream, we enjoy. Tomorrow we paint. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, it's a new day. It's a new thing. It's a new creation to see. And then, the next day you make music or you go shopping or whatever the case may be. We're saving it. You know what I'm saying? We're leaving a cliffhanger so that people can come back. But again, I think that this is something you've already been doing because you've been very isolated, very very to yourself. So this is the way that people see you. They see you as a mysterious person that they just can't figure out. But every day they're more inspired by you because of the way that you come back, the way that you reintroduce yourself. Even if you never say anything, you could just change your hair or change your outfit or change your jewelry or, change your whatever. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a new inspiration to people around you. Um, yeah. So we got the 4 of Wands. My thumb has been healing. It still hurts, like bad, but it's not like the first day when I literally could not grab hold of these cards. Like my fucking finger felt like the cards felt like it was going through my fucking thumb. And it still do, like it hurts, but 4 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. I'm getting the word obsolete. You're very obsolete to someone, something. Obsolete. Let me look up that word real quick. I have a lot of words that I know, and I know that I use them right. Sometimes I just need to look at it again. No longer produced or used, out of date. Cause a product or idea to be or become obsolete by replacing it with something new. There we go. There's our definition. So, a lot of people are on. Wow, that is beautiful. So when you come around, like for instance, the girl saying she likes my makeup, she wants to get more into makeup. Not saying that I'm the reason that she wants to get into makeup, but you know, me probably being confident in myself, dressing myself, keeping up with myself every day, because I don't wear makeup every day, but I do like to wear makeup. Like I love my makeup. So, that that inspired her to replace the new idea, or replace the idea of, no makeup at all, cuz I've never seen her wear makeup. Like no no lip tint or, eyebrows or anything. And I'm not being funny. I'm just saying, you know. She doesn't wear makeup. And that's how I used to be. I never wore, well, I used to do my eyebrows, so that's a lie. But, um, yeah, you're helping people to, like, replace these old ways of being, these old foundations. I also did a reading on that in one of those short videos. Um, your spirit is digging up, spirit is digging up the seeds that have been planted. I did a reading on that, and I said that the seeds that have been planted have already been polluted. Like, before they were even planted, they already had the intentions of polluting it, polluting the world. Like these businesses, you know, TV, and, all these things, you know what I'm saying, that don't make the world a better place. Um, and I'm not even going to bring it up because y'all not even on the same page as me. But if you know, you know, about them papers. But spirit is digging up the old seeds that were planted into the earth and replacing them with new ones. Um, yeah. It starts with people first. Starts with a person first. Starts probably with you as well. Not in a bad way. Um, yeah, you're just seeing how inspirational you are and your ability to be inspirational.